All right, I want you to see the impossible light activity up here. This is criminal facilitation. This is speaking to the intent for Holiday Inn to engage in P.O.C. That's for the criminal purposes of the people. And these are, providing context, these are demons that are pacing one after another. It occurs through groups. This is the shadow of the tree on the side of the wall. And then you've got your shadow that's appearing above your head. The impossible light activity, you saw this at the Courtyard by Marriott. You saw this at the Town Place Suites by Marriott. You saw this at the Best Western in Costa Mesa. You saw this demon's head at the top of the building. And then when you capture that, the entity engages in more impossible light activity, which is, again, the terrorism. There's no light activity that's going to ricochet while you're driving your car. That's understanding the intent for a population that's group stalking you. I just documented all these the population I'm going to get these license plates to. They're going to federal prison. These are defendants engaged in federal stalking. This is impossible that the sun is outside of the building. All right, it was over the backside. Remember, it wasn't this far out because it's hovering over the edge when I'm on the back portion of the parking lot. The fake sun moves as I move. And you know that because it's not over Alvarado Gardens through my living room window right now. That's also how you know that. And it's also, again, no sunlight that's creating that light activity. That's speaking to the specific intent to engage in what is specifically demonic with regard to enabling a population. Engineered light is an integral aspect, of federal group stalking monitoring, where they're also engaging in surveillance online. And Holiday Inn is going to compensate me as demonic and as impossible as this light activity. This is where the entity was engaging in isolated earthquakes occurring on. All right, while demons are group stalking. That's called crossing path. That's a demon. All right, P.O.C. Walking through the parking lot or walking back is demonic pacing. Doing so while an entity is flashing light, that's a demon. And that's called malice. All right, license 03776R3. License DBA 5VX. License H591DE, that's Utah. FP 208779. And I want you to see my shadow that's appearing at a distance away in supposedly the shade, and here's the fake sun. That's impossible light activity. That's giving context to everything that's occurring. Shadows on both sides, impossible light activity. This is license FP 208779 Illinois, TRY 3587 Virginia. This is where an entity is claiming to be present, Kern County, Bakersfield, in a fire truck that has federal plates on it. This is the environment where they're engaging in stalking. That's stalking. Okay, the evidence that I'm publishing onto the internet, let me be clear, this entity is paying very close attention to it, and it's a real-time threat. All right, so this hotel full of defendants, and everybody else I'm documenting, 7-Eleven is full of defendants. The fake sun remains over this hotel window that's facing 7-Eleven all day long. It's an impossible occurrence. All right, that's speaking to the maintenance of a light source, giving context regarding this is the fake sun you see through the windshield. It's not in Alvarado Gardens, over Alvarado Gardens through my living room window. It's impossible. 7FPB 636 is engaged in state surveillance. And you also know that because of the demonic light, the impossible light activity inside of that hotel, which is serving for the criminal prosecution and the civil prosecution of Holiday Inn, 8S17276, 6UOK289. And it also lets you know about the business serving Satan, having the demonic methods of light activity inside of your hotel. Holiday Inn serves Satan, the owner serves Satan, the employees serve Satan. This is the satanic system fully in operation. That's surveillance by sitting right in relevant position on the opposite side of the street. And you know that because of a fake sun, they're engaged in federal stalking. And that's impunity. That's going to be on the heads of the employees. Impossible light moves across the curb while that demon drives off, knowing exactly what I'm stating. This is a prosecution for sex offense as well, committed by a government. While my genitalia is exposed, while I'm physically nude, whatever it is that I'm doing inside of what should be a private space, it's going to be prosecuted because the entity is disrespecting your privacy. And because of that sex offense, the government's going to be prosecuted for it. All right, it is currently 8:14 a.m. where you just saw the phenomenon of not only this fake sun, but the impossible light activity that's occurring under this structure inside of the depths of a hotel. And you just saw demonic pacing, walking to the vehicle and back is to monitor me. Sitting at the desk is to monitor me. Surrounding with noise, walking out of the door is to monitor. And these are a weight of demons engaged in federal stalking. P.O.C. P.O.C.